開你個 file 一陣間，係一陣間。Hello. Hey, hi. Good afternoon, class. So it's like, actually, it's not an actual classroom, but it's a virtual classroom. So, good morning, everyone. Our Hong Kong student, welcome to our live tutorial for today. And so today we are going to have a listening in the first part. And listening in the first part, and then we will have some reading and maybe some speaking practice later with Mr. Lin and Mr. Austin. So I'll go first, Ms. Cheng will go first. And for us, we have some listening done before, and now we go to a new unit. Actually, this unit is unit 3, about friendship. And friendship is also our new topic for the year. And unit 3, friendship. Do you see? What is friendship? About friend, of course. You see all these people, they are holding each other with hands. Why? Because of course they're good friends. And so this chapter is going to be about friends and friendship. So, and actually I have put some notes, some listening worksheets online in the Google Classroom for you to use already. And so I hope you have get all the notes ready right now together with you so that you can work easily, or you just follow me by looking at the screen. And I hope that you will finish your homework after this, the listening exercise. So we will go right now. So this is exercise 1. Exercise 1. So we look at exercise 1. So this is our book. Remember our book? So this is exercise 1. Now, you will see that we have a lot of pictures here. A lot of pictures for you to choose here. And so this is exercise 1. We have a number of pictures, and we have to do something about the pictures. We have to choose from these pictures. So I will read the instruction with you very carefully once so that you know better what to do. So exercise. Now, for exercise 1, actually what you have to do, Helen Leung is helping her arts teacher to design a poster for an exhibition called Hong Kong City of Contrasts. So Helen Leung is helping her arts teacher, helping the teacher to design a poster. So these are the main points that you need to know. Design a poster. So design a poster. So design, to draw a poster. So these are poster. Design a poster for what? For an exhibition. If you don't know exhibition, this is an exhibition. So this is an exhibition. Of course, it is a school exhibition. And the topics, the subject of the exhibition is Hong Kong City of Contrast. So what is Hong Kong City of Contrast? So we'll go a bit further to get to know that. Everybody, I'll go to the next page. Hong Kong is City of Contrast. So city, no problem with city. What is contrast? Contrast is, there are two parts, and one is white, one is black, so they have great contrast. They are not the same, and black and white, they are actually opposite. You may say opposite to each other. They are not the same. Like now, this is a good picture showing you that Hong Kong is a city of contrast. This is one part of Hong Kong, and you see this is quite a new building, and these buildings are very, very old. So they have we have great contrast here, old and new as well as contrast. And the theme of the exhibition is about city of contrast. So, shall we go to the soundtrack and listen, and try to find out the answer? So get ready.
Unit 3. Listening focuses. Listening for descriptions of people and physical surroundings. Exercise 1, page 77. Helen Leung is helping her art teacher to design a poster for an exhibition called Hong Kong, City of Contrasts. Listen to the conversation and tick the pictures that they choose. You now have 20 seconds to familiarize yourself with the pictures.
Hello, Miss Han. Have you seen the photos from the picture library for our Hong Kong City of Contrasts poster? We've got 3 great pictures for each theme.
Yes, they're great, aren't they? Unfortunately, we haven't got space on our poster to use all of them. I think we need to pick 2 from each group.
Okay, let's start with this group. Which 2 pictures show the best contrast?
Why don't you tell me what you think first?
Okay, well, I like this one of the busy street with vehicles and colourful neon signs. It shows the vibrant side of city life quite well. We can contrast it with the traditional Chinese house that has a tiled roof. I think houses of this kind are only found in villages.
The busy street may be fine, but I'm not sure about the traditional Chinese house.
Why not?
Well, not many people live in them, really. I prefer to show one of those square, 3-story village houses.
I see what you mean. They're modern, but they still contrast with the busy city street. Okay, let's choose those 2 then. What's next? Oh, people.
Yes, we want to show a contrast between young and old. I love this picture of young people. They look so happy and energetic. Look at their smiles.
Yes, it's a lively photo. We could contrast it with the old people doing Tai Chi.
I'm not sure about that one. It's what everyone thinks about the Chinese, isn't it?
I see what you mean. Well, what about this elderly couple? They look stooped, but they're quite cheerful. It shows we are a happy city for all ages.
I agree. Let's pick those 2.
Okay.
Now we have to choose pictures of the sea. Do you like this one of the old wooden houses in the water?
I think it's amazing, but it focuses more on the houses than the sea.
Yes, I agree that we should choose pictures that show the sea more than houses. Well, this one with the boats and the mountains in the distance is nice. It shows a remote part of Hong Kong.
Yes, let's use that one. And we can contrast it with this picture of our famous harbour.
Yes, I agree. I like the ferry. It's become an icon of Hong Kong. Right, so both pictures show nice parts of Hong Kong, but they're very different from each other.
Great. I'll have a go at finishing the poster tonight.
Good. Thanks, Helen. I can't wait to see it.
All right. So have you chosen your answers? How many pictures should we take actually? 6 pictures, right? And 3 groups. 3 groups. And in each group, for each group, 2 pictures. So shall we go and look at the first part? For this part, so group 1, group 2, group 3, right? Group 1, group 2, group 3. So for group 1, we need to choose 2 pictures. Which 2? Yes. This, the first one is the one with the busy city life. Busy, very busy one. And with a lot of neon lights. Neon lights. So look at these. What are neon lights? Like this is the neon lights for McDonald's. And some neon lights for some other shops. So this is what we always see in Hong Kong. So neon lights and a lot of vehicles. Vehicles means cars. So this is the picture that we choose. The first one. So we got it. And what is the second one? Village houses. Village houses. But do we choose this one? Very old traditional houses? No, because it's too old and nowadays not many houses are like that in Hong Kong. So rather we want this picture. This picture. Right? This is the square 3-story village house. It is a part of Hong Kong, but this is not the same as the busy part. So a contrast. The first group of picture, and then the second part. The first picture they have chosen is this one. Did you get it? Right. With a lot of young children, very cheerful one. And the second one, which pictures do you think Helen and the old teacher have chosen? The one in the on this side, playing with Tai Chi? No, because not all the old people are like that. Rather, they have chosen this picture. Very cheerful, smiling elderly couples. And the third part, one of the pictures that they have chosen is this one, the sea, with mountains, right? With mountains at the back and the sea here. And it shows the remote part, means the faraway part of Hong Kong. And the second one is this one, with a lot of new building and the ferry, this ferry. This is a very special ferry that we always see in Hong Kong. So, are you okay with the answer here? If you are okay, then we go to the next exercise. Right, so we go to exercise 2. Seems time flies and I go fast. So exercise 2, look at exercise 2. Here we have another 3 photos, 3 pictures. So you see, we've sort of got some very high up, very tall building in the photos, and we're going to listen to a presentation from Helena, and she's going to tell you which picture to choose, which picture she is talking about. And when you listen, you can also read along. So you can read the words when you listen. This is a very good exercise, for you for practicing. So I will order this. If you are alright, I will play the script to you. And please listen and try to find out the answer. Try to make it.
Listening skills. Identifying the main idea. Exercise 2, page 78. Look at the photographs below. Think about what they show. Then listen to the presentation and tick the photo that the speaker describes.
This photo shows my favourite part of the trip. It took a long time because there were lots of other tourists there, but eventually we climbed right to the top. It was very tall. I'd seen it on postcards and things, but I didn't realise just how tall it really was. The sun was shining and the view was fantastic. We could see the whole city. Of course, it's not as tall as some of today's modern buildings, but it was built a very long time ago, and back then it must have been amazing. I can't imagine how people would have felt in those days. There weren't any aeroplanes back then, of course, so for many people it would have been the highest up they'd ever been. Even now, when you're at the top, you really feel as if you're high above everything.
All right. So which picture to choose? Any idea which picture to choose? So shall we look at the conversation together and see which picture? So the first hint for us is that all the buildings is very, very tall. So tall building, tall, and this is also tall and tall. So all of them are tall. So it seems all the three pictures goes well with this. And what about the second thing? The second thing is it was built a very long time ago, and at that time there was not any aeroplane. Long time ago. So long time ago, no aeroplane. I guess this one, right? No aeroplane. And this one also long time ago. At that time, no aeroplane. But this one is quite new. So this is our choice. And the third one for us is the sun was shining. The sun was shining in the picture. So these two pictures, which one has got the sun shining? This one, right? This is the Eiffel Tower in France. So what is the best answer here? This is the one. So yeah, therefore this is the answer. So are you okay with this? So if you're okay with this, then I guess maybe this time I need to we will finish here first, and then we will go a bit further in the next week. Yes, we still got a lot of exercises to go, listening exercises to go, and I will work through them with you together again. So we will let Mr. Lin to have the time with us now, and Mr. Austin.
Still got 10 minutes.
Huh?
You still got 10 minutes.
I still got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15分钟。好，重要时间了。哦，谢谢。可以啊，可以。好，当然。走，好嘞。继續。啊，這個。All right. Hello there. All right. So everyone, Mr. Lin say I can still go for another 10 minutes. So maybe I'll work one more exercise with you so that we can have more listening for the day. All right. So. Now, so is the material still with you? Exercise 3. Exercise 3. Now, so we go to exercise 3. Now, for exercise 3, we have another situation here. It's about friendship. Friendship. And here we have a worksheet for us to work with. And of course, you have to fill out all this, right, with information that you will listen. And so, shall we first take a look at the situation in detail, so that we know better what to do. So it's about friendship. So what are you going to do here? Exercise 3. Now, read the question very carefully. The question is, you are Kelly Fong. Now, as you know, when you are handling the listening exercises, usually you are not yourself, you are someone else. And this time you're Kelly Fong. Your teacher has asked you to listen to a radio program about friendship. So it's a radio program about friendship. Radio program and friendship. So this is a radio program. Someone speaking, talking about some issues on the radio, and it is about friendship. So it's a program about friendship. So you're going to listen to a radio program about friendship, and what you need to pay attention to, you need to pay attention to the caller name. Who are the caller? And the age, simple, how old they are, and the friend's name, like who are the friend of the caller, and why he or she is a great friend. They will talk about why this friend is a great friend. You have to write it down, and also you have to listen to the benefits of friendship that they mention. The benefits means the good points of friendship. So you need to listen to all these and then try to find out the answers. Are you alright with that? So if you're alright, we will go to the soundtrack. So come back here, and so age, friend's name, and why the friend is a good friend, and the benefits of friendship, right? And you have all the callers here. So maybe we play it right away. We're always running out of time.
Exercise 3, page 79. You are Kelly Fong. Your teacher has asked you to listen to a radio program about friendship. Listen to the radio program and complete the worksheet below. You now have 15 seconds to familiarize yourself with the worksheet.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Your Call. This week, we're talking about friendship, and we have some great callers on the line to tell us about their friends. So without further delay, let's hear from Mark Lamb.
Hello,
Hello, Mark. Perhaps you could start by telling us how old you are.
I'm 13.
Okay, and who would you like to tell us about?
My friend Tom. He's always cheerful, you know. When I'm feeling down, he'll always make me feel happier. If there's a problem, he'll find something funny to say to lighten my mood. And if we're bored and waiting for a bus or something, Tom will start singing or dancing just to entertain me. When I was in hospital after I broke my leg last year, Tom brought me games and chocolates, and he soon had everyone in the ward laughing, even people who didn't know him. He always makes me feel better.
So, in a nutshell, he cheers you up.
Yes, I'm lucky to have him as a friend.
You certainly are, Mark. Thanks for calling. Our next caller is Tiffany. Hello.
Hello, I'm Tiffany So. I'm 15 and I want to tell you about my friend Betty.
Okay, let's hear about Betty.
Well, Betty and I have been friends ever since we were in primary school together. She always helps me with my schoolwork. The point is, if she didn't help me study, I don't think I'd do very well at school. She's very clever. She can remember things easily, not like me.
Okay, so a clever friend who helps you with your studies.
Yes, I think she should become a teacher. She explains things for me if I don't understand them, and she gives me little tests on the difficult stuff to help me learn it better.
Wow, I wish I'd had someone to help me study when I was at school. She sounds great. Thanks for calling, Tiffany. Next up, we have Amber. Are you there, Amber?
Yes, hi. I'm Amber Fogg. I'm 17 and I want to talk about my friend Lisa. She's 17 as well. She's the sort of friend everyone should have. Basically, she's very kind. For example, one of the girls in our class is very shy, and Lisa always invites her along when we go out.
Well, Lisa sounds as if she's a nice, caring person.
Yes, she's very thoughtful. She knows everyone's birthday and always makes them a card. And when she went on holiday last year, she saw a bag that she knew I'd really love, and she bought it for me, even though it was very expensive.
So to sum up about Lisa, Amber?
To sum up, she's very kind-hearted, and that makes me try to be kind as well.
Thank you, Amber. Our final caller for today is Jason Yeung. Hello, Jason.
Hello, I'm Jason Yeung, and I'm 14 years old. The person I want to tell you about is called Chris.
Okay, and how has Chris made a difference in your life, Jason?
Well, I started at a new school a couple of years ago. At first I was very shy, and some of the other students were very mean to me. They called me horrible names and said I was stupid. Anyway, this boy called Chris saw them bullying me, so he talked to them. He said that they didn't know me, so they shouldn't say those things about me. Thankfully, they listened to him and stopped bullying me.
So, in short, he stopped the bullies. That's a great story to end on. Thanks, Jason. And thanks to our other callers. Now, here's Lee with the results of today's email survey.
Yes, hello everyone. Today's survey was about what makes a good friend, and we had some really interesting emails on this subject. Most people agreed that the most important quality for a friend is honesty. One thing a good friend must always do, no matter how much it hurts, is tell the truth. So if a new dress looks awful on you, a good friend should always tell you so. They shouldn't ever be dishonest or tell lies, even if they're trying to protect your feelings.
Yes, I always appreciate it when my friends tell me the truth. And what about things that a friend shouldn't do?
Well, we had various suggestions. For example, they shouldn't steal from you, sell drugs, or be rude to your parents. But again, one idea seemed to be the most popular. In short, a good friend will never forget you. Your friends might sometimes be rude to you, or you may argue now and then, but they'll always remember you in the end.
It's never nice to be forgotten. I'll make sure I never forget any of my friends from now on. So that's it for today. Join us again next week when we'll be talking about racial discrimination in Hong Kong.
All right, so I guess I will give you 1 minute to tidy up all your answers. So yes, you can tidy up your answer. 1 minute. if you haven't written down everything, it's okay because we need to check the answers together. And so, how old is Mark Lamb? Can anyone tell me or tell us, through your phone? 13, right? 13, great. 13, and the friends of him, Mark's friends. Mark's friend is Tom here, Tom, T-O-M, Tom. I'm going to make it big. So, make it bigger so that you can see the word clearly. So, Tom, T-O-M, Tom. And Tiffany is 15 years old, and her best friend is, what's her name? Betty. How to spell Betty? B-E-T-T-Y, Betty. B-E-T-T-Y, Betty. Why is Betty a very good friend? Because she is very kind-hearted, or she helps her study. And so you can write it down now. And Amber, how old is Amber? Amber is 17, and she is, her best friend is Lisa. What's so good about Lisa? Now this time is it very kind-hearted. Lisa is very kind-hearted, or you may say thoughtful, as you like. Very kind-hearted, right? Or you just say right, kind. It's also okay, right? And the next one is Jason. Jason is 14 years old, and best friend of Jason is Chris, C-H-R-I-S, Chris. And what's so good about Chris is that Chris always helps to stop the bullies, right? The bullies from Jason. So from hurting Jason. So stop the bullies. So this is it. Are you okay with this? Write them down very quickly and hand in your homework by Google Classroom. And so, what are the benefits of the friendship? Benefit of the friendships. Friends always, one of the very, very important thing about friendship is that friends always tell the truth. Friends always tell the truth. They don't lie to you. If it is white, it's white. If it is black, it's black. They will not say something else. Tell the truth. And friends never forget you. Friends never forget you. They will always remember you on your birthday. They will never forget. So they always think about you. So this is it. So this time, so now, if you're okay, then this time really, I will hand over the time to Ms. Colleen and Ms. Austin. Thanks for that. We have some more exercises on listening. Sure.
So I come from my English department.
You see?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, it's cool.
No, I think English. Hello everyone, and
Good afternoon, everybody. We have a short time here, so
Yes.
we're going to go pretty fast.
But before we start the lesson, I want to just remind you again that you type something on the live chat. And do you remember in our first lesson we said that there are some online classroom rules,
Right.
and the most important thing is try to be on time, the first one, and also respect each other. Okay, no bullying, no bad language in your live chat, please.
All right.
Okay, and oops. And there are only 3 parts in our lessons today. The first one, we will try to go back to our reading skill that we haven't finished last time. And then there is a classwork and also the homework. And
Right.
Mr. Austin will talk about a little bit his speaking exercise to you.
If we have time.
Okay. And last time, we talked about identify the main idea. I'm not, can we magnify this? Just it.
Can you see that? It's pretty. I see. Wow,
Thank you.
very good.
Oh, this time is better.
All right.
Okay, and we say identify the main idea. And each paragraph should consist of a main idea.
That's right.
And where can we get the main idea?
It's usually the first sentence or the last sentence of the first paragraph.
Okay, and we call them the topic sentence.
Topic sentence.
Okay, topic sentence. And this one we have already gone over to last time.
Yes, learn how to skim read. So try to read for the important information.
And example here, the first sentence of a paragraph, we say
Right.
this is the topic sentence or the last sentence of a paragraph, another topic
Right.
sentence. And
And last time we did this one.
yeah,
And the last time you had a little bit of trouble finding this, right?
yes.
So what is the
They have to
topic
find,
sentence?
they have to underline the main
The
idea.
main idea. So the main
Yeah.
idea here.
In each paragraph, there are two main ideas. One idea in this and one idea
Right.
in the second paragraph.
So number one, let's do number one first because you had trouble with that. We got people were giving us the third sentence in the middle as the main idea,
Yeah.
but actually it's the first sentence, right? Superhero films are the most popular genre today. Then, what is that saying? This is the most popular film type, film genre. Then, the next paragraphs will say why. Why is that true? And then it says here, it'll give you examples. Top box office draw, which means they make the most money. So if they make the most money, they're the most popular, right? And then it'll say something what? This makes them a reliable source of income. So in other words, Hollywood likes to make them because they make the most money.
Okay.
Right? And then what's the other one?
The other one in this
Number two.
paragraph, okay, should be the
The
last
last one.
sentence.
All right.
Science fiction is still a very popular genre around the world.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's sort of saying the same thing as this, isn't it? It's another supporting idea of the first paragraph. Okay.
And the homework that I asked you to finish, and unfortunately, there are only 10 students submitted their homework to me in class 5A.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, only 10 students. And
Everybody else gets 0.
Okay. so here is the other paragraph, paragraph 3.
Musicals are almost dead genre.
Okay,
right?
this is the topic sentence or the main idea for this paragraph. And paragraph 4 should be this one.
Rom-com.
Rom-coms. have
Well,
become much
rom-com.
less
What's a
popular.
rom-com? Romantic comedy
Yes.
have become much less popular. Oh, really?
There were only 1 or 2 students got this part correct.
Yeah.
Okay? For those students who have submitted your work. And now, here is the work that I want you to finish yesterday. Should be submit your work to me yesterday, but there are only 10 students. Okay? And example is here, the most popular film genre is, and you can read from the main idea in paragraph 1 should be topic sentence. We underline this already. Superhero films are the most popular genre today. Okay? But you have to use your own words, so you need to change your grammar a little bit. Okay?
Right.
Try to make your sentence grammatically correct.
Yes.
But many of you forgot this, and then you got the right
Answer.
ideas, but
Yeah.
grammatically is incorrect. Okay? So the answer should be the most popular film genre. You should use is instead of are. Okay?
That's right.
Some of you just wrote superhero film, and I say that this is not completely correct.
Not a complete sentence.
Yeah, not a complete sentence. So bear in mind, you should change
The
your
grammar.
yeah. Okay. And for paragraph 2 to paragraph 4, I won't show you the answer because there are still many students. There are many students haven't submitted their work, and
Okay.
then I won't show them the answer today.
Okay.
And
So
now,
let's skip to my part,
Yeah.
I guess. All right, so this year I've changed the speaking homework assignment a little bit, okay? Because you're in Form 5 and you did this last year. So what I want you to learn to be able to do is to, I mean, we've already gone over this, you listen to the file and then you read it onto an audio format and then you submit the homework, okay? But what I'd like you to do is, can we go to the next page, if there's a next page? Okay, so we're catering to learner diversity. So what that means is everybody in a class is good at something and maybe not as good at something else. So you might be really, really good at math, but your English is a little bit weak. Other people are very good at English, but their mathematics or their Chinese is a little weak. So what I've done this year is I'm going to give you 6 choices to select for your reading homework. Your passages that you're going to read out loud to me, okay? Level 1 to level 6. You're in Form 5, so I think your level should be, you should try to read level 4 or 5, the topics, level 4 or 5.
But if
But if your English is a little bit weak and you find that it's too difficult, look at level 3 and see, oh, level 3 is still too hard. Go to level 2. Doesn't matter which level you choose, but try to choose a level that's a little bit hard for you. If it's too easy, you don't learn anything because you already know how to do it. So always choose something a little bit difficult for you, okay? You're not going to lose marks if you make a mistake pronouncing something, okay? If it's just 1 or 2 little mistakes, I don't care. So choose something that's a little bit easy for you. So this is what it'll look like. Level 1, level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, I try to choose topics that are about something that you're going to learn in the year. So for right now, you're doing movies, right? Movie hopping. So level 4 and level 6 this time is about what you're learning in your textbook. So hopefully you can do level 4 because it's about what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Then you just click the link. All right, if it'll work. I don't know how to get the link to work.
Okay, I do.
You might do. Thanks.
Level 5?
Level 4.
Level 4, okay.
Okay, you're in Form 5, but actually level 4 might be easier for you. So like Kenneth went to the movie theater. He likes to watch action movies, right? So you can see this is about your topic, okay? Not every topic is about movies because I can't find that many, okay? So this is level 5. It's not too difficult, I don't think, but you know, there'll be some new words for you. And then if we close that one and we go, oh, we got a YouTube video. What's this one? I don't know where that came from. Okay, so. And then level 6 is quite difficult, so you might want to show level 6. Because I know some of you like to challenge yourself. And you know, you'll notice that time isn't really much different. It's still only 1 minute to read it. You know, the lower levels might actually be a longer time. The words are easier, but the passage is longer or something, okay? So this is a bit bigger. As you can see, it goes for three paragraphs. All right, that's all I really wanted to say. If you have any questions, you know, submit them. You know, and level 1 is very simple. I'm going to quickly go to level 1. Last one, guys. I think this is way too easy for you, but we'll just show you, you know, that's it. Level 1. Casey wants a new car. She needs money. She decides to babysit. Try not to choose that unless you really, really need to, okay?
Okay.
And again, you push the play button, and you can listen to the conversation before you speak, okay? That'll help you pronounce the words.
All right, and the last part, and I really hope that you have done your preparation work before you have our lessons. So the first one, here is for the next week's lesson. Try to prepare yourself, go home and do some dictionary work on this page 128 to 131. And also there are 2 exercises, and they are A4 and A6 exercise. And also the due date is next Monday. Okay, bear in mind your work will be counted as your coursework mark. Okay, so try to submit your homework on time.
Right.
Okay, so
that's it.
Yeah, And maybe,
Very short today.
yeah, sorry that. And maybe
Alright.
we'll see you next
Next week.
Next Tuesday.
Next
okay?
Tuesday. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Very fast.